Hello, this is Sharad Kalari from SharePlex Technical Support. Today's topic of discussion is about the hash partitioning feature in SharePlex replication. In this video, we'll discuss on regular horizontal partitioning and its limitations, hash horizontal partitioning and its usage, syntax for hash partitioning and its limitations. One of the biggest benefits of horizontal partitioning is to be able to parallel process heavy transactions that concentrate on one table and when one post queue cannot handle the load. Horizontal partitioning is set up with multiple column conditions replicating subsets of data through parallel processing streams. Based on the range defined in the horizontal partitioning column condition, data is divided and diverted to the named queues and can even be segregated through multiple targets. Though the regular horizontal partitioning helps you move data to different queues and increase performance, it has its own limitations. Usage of the regular horizontal partitioning is appropriate only for the tables with columns that has a range of values. Any data with the deviation to the column conditions does not replicate to the target. Hash partitioning, also known as hash horizontal partitioning, helps with performance and can be used in situations where a column condition is not available to drive data through multiple queues. Hash partitioning directs SharePlex to create row partitions by using hash algorithm based on the row ID. It uses hash value to divide the rows of a table into parallel post-processing streams. The advantage of using hash partitioning is that the rows are divided evenly and automatically without the need to reference the table column conditions in the where clause. Specify the partition scheme as the routing map in the configuration file and it directs SharePlex to use the schema of the source table. SharePlex obeys the specifications of the partition scheme to process the data. You can only define one partition scheme per table in a replication. Define your partitions in the SharePlex partition table to link them to the partition scheme defined in the config file. Using the partition scheme, condition in the partition table, and the number defined in the route, SharePlex builds the partitions using hash algorithm. Note to enclose the case-sensitive names in double quotes. Most of the columns defined in the insert statement are self-explanatory. Route column has the target system details along with the queue name and the number of partitions to be created by SharePlex. A pipe and hash defined in the route helps SharePlex to determine the number of queues that it has to create. Route with named export and post queues is defined with source machine queue name pipe hash star target machine @o.sid. Name prefix for the partitions are defined in the options column. Specify a value of row ID in place of column condition and it directs SharePlex to create the hash based on the row IDs of the rows. For more details on hash horizontal partitioning and its syntax, refer to the KB article 104675. Hash partitioning has its own limitations. When hash partitioning is in use, the table cannot be compared or repaired with the compare and repair commands. Hash horizontal partitioning cannot be enabled on an index organized table, which is also called IoT table, or the tables that contain lobs or long data types. Hash horizontal partitioning cannot be combined with horizontal partitioning that uses a column condition. Hash horizontal partitioning is not supported for the tables with operations that may cause rows to migrate. For more details on the operations that cause rows to migrate, refer to the Configure Horizontal Partition Replication section in the administration guide. SPORD HP hash is related to key cache memory usage for the reader process. This parameter controls the number of slots in the hash table using horizontal partitioning. By default, this parameter is set to 16 slots to minimize the memory usage. Usage is the number of slots into 32 bytes for every transaction with an insert. If the user system does a lot of insert operations followed by updates in the same transaction, Sharplex will use this hash table a lot, and this value may need to be increased for performance. If the user system has a lot of long transactions with inserts on tables with horizontal partitioning, SPORDHP hash has to be increased. Default value is 16 slots. This can be set to any positive integer value and takes effect when read is restarted. This can be increased to 256 or 512 based on the transaction size to improve the reader speed, but note that it will utilize more memory. We hope this video helped you understand what hash horizontal partitioning is and help you tune Sharplex on individual tables. Please check out the links on the screen for other videos on specific Sharplex features. Thanks and have a wonderful day.